Hey, welcome back. I'm glad that you are here. Today's video, I'm going to talk to you about something that you can use year-round, but it seems like more so during the winter than the spring, summer, or fall months. And it is this. This is the TackLife T8 Pro Jump Starter. Yep, it's for your vehicle, but it's more than that. Now, you do get a flashlight right here, and this flashlight is pretty bright. It actually, if I were to stand it up like this on a table, turn it on, you can really see around your whole room. It is pretty bright, I'll give it that, and you can definitely use it like if you need to check your engine or maybe changing your car tire at night. It's definitely bright enough. Also, you get a strobe light and an SOS function on that light as well. If you notice this white part around the flashlight, well, there's two LEDs on either side and they're red. It'll give the emergency flasher. So say your battery is dead and you need to let someone know, you can turn that function on in this and stick it like in the back window of your car so people will see the red flashing. You also do get a compass. Oops. Right here, and the compass is pretty accurate. It's not 100% spot on, but it's definitely close enough for you to navigate your way if you need to use the compass to navigate your way. Of course, there is the power button, a nice big orange power button. This is the side that has everything you need. Right here is where you're going to connect the jumper cables. I'll show you those in just a minute. And it's pretty idiot proof. One side it's rounded on the top, on the bottom here it's flat, so you can't like put it in the wrong way. So it's pretty much idiot proof, which is pretty nice. And the middle flap here, you get two USB ports, another power output, and right over there is how you charge it. Yes, it uses a barrel plug type charger. This one here is for an accessory that I will be showing you shortly. But that output is 12 volts at 10 amps. The USB here in the center that's black, that is, the output on that is 5 volts, 2.1 amps. And the orange one right here on the end is, this one is either a 5 or 9 volt quick charge USB port. Let me turn it on, and as you see, it does have a digital display for you right there. Tells you how much charge is still left inside the battery. Now this does have an IP65 water resistant rating. So no, don't dunk it in water. Light rain, possibly even a heavy rain, if you're kind of careful, it'll work. The battery pack itself is 18,000 milliamps in this little case. It's probably enough to start your car probably 4 to 5 times easily without recharging this thing. Now this can jumpstart engines up to 7.0 liter gasoline engines or 5.5 liter diesel engines, and you get a 24-month warranty with this from TackLife. Now I said it's more than just a jump starter, which is true. First off, you got a compass to help navigate your way. You got a flashlight, so if you have to do any work on your vehicle at night, you got a flashlight, right? There you go. Also, if you happen to have a power outage, you got a flashlight, and you can see that way. Plus, like I said, it works as a power bank. So yes, you can charge your phone or any other type of electronic devices. And with the cigarette lighter accessory, which is this little doohickey right here. Yes, I'm old school. I call it a cigarette lighter accessory, but Many of you today probably know it more as an accessory port. You plug it into there, just like that. Now, if your battery is dead and you need to inflate your tire, and you got an air compressor that runs on this, you can do that. Or, if your basketball, football, or soccer ball is deflated in the house, instead of you running out to the vehicle to do it, you got all that. You can use your air compressor inside the home, fill it up. You could do it for anything, air mattress, whatever. The other thing it's good for is I have a 25, 30-year-old Igloo Coolmate 36 electric cooler. Yeah, it's that old, and it still works beautifully as if it was right out of the box. This ran that Igloo Coolmate 36 for an hour and a half. Now, I know that doesn't sound like a whole lot of time, but if you're without power and you do what you're normally supposed to do, wait at least 4 to 6 hours, before your food starts spoiling or whatever in your refrigerator. If you wait that long and you got that cooler, plug it in, you can at least do something like your milk and some meats or something just to keep you going. And you got at least an hour and a half runtime with this on that cooler. Now, like I said, that cooler is 25, 30 years old. I'm betting some of these newer coolers with better technology or improved technology over the years will probably run a lot longer with this. So there you go. You got all these nice usages out of just this one little power bank. Now, I'm about to show you the emergency flashing light, so if you're prone to flashing lights, please pause or fast forward the video now. I don't know how well it's going to come up on video. And then, like I said, all you got to do to turn it on is press and hold the button, and it is pretty bright. Once again, here comes the strobe. And then now the SOS. And then one more click shuts it off. There you go. Easy peasy. Way to go. Do I suggest you get one of these? Yeah, I do. I love how this is designed, especially with the bright orange accents on it, because that does make it a lot easier to see at night, is the orange accent. So that will help you out a lot. And it's about that time in the video where I'm going to take you outside in my garage. I'm going to show you this starting my Jeep. And if it ever stops and the weather, let's put it this way, if the weather lets me, I'll go outside and do a real quick show of this once it gets dark and how bright it is, at least in my backyard. Now, it does light it up pretty good. I already tested that out. It does light it up pretty good. And if it lights up that much, just as a wide floodlight, can you imagine how well this will work for you when you're trying to work on your car or just trying to use it as a flashlight? All right, that's enough of me talking. I'm sure that you're just dying to see this start up my Jeep. So let's get outside into my garage. Okay, here's the nice hard shell case. I already have it unzipped. And you get 2 different types of compartments. On the lower one here, you lift up the flap. You get a warranty card. You get a user manual in a couple different languages. And yes, it is very easy to read and understand. And of course, you get the jump starter / power bank itself. Right here is the power button. Right over here is the compass. And it's pretty accurate, actually, for one of these little button type compasses. It's pretty accurate. There's nothing on that side, nothing on the bottom except for the TackLife branding. Nothing on this side. On the very bottom, they give you a little bit of information like the model number and the capacity of the battery, the inputs and the outputs, and the starting current. Of course, they give you a little bit of caution there. On the front, or the top, is the flashlight. This white part here, On these two sides will be the emergency red flashing light. On this side, right here is where you're going to connect the cables to jump start your battery, or your car I should say. Right here, you got two USB ports and an auxiliary port. I'll get to that in just a moment. And this little hole right there, that is how you charge the power bank part up. Right here, this glossy part is the LCD or LEDs or LCD screen to give you a digital readout of how powered or how much power is in the battery itself. Right now it's 96%. Now in the zippered upper, you get all the nice accessories you will need. You don't get just one, but you do get two different types of cables. This one is USB-A to USB Type-C cable. This one is USB-A to micro USB cable. So that's pretty nice. You do get as well the charger for it as well. It's a captive cable and a barrel plug type charger. So it's not like a USB-C or micro USB. To charge it, you need this, okay? You also get another charging cable, same type of barrel plug, but this one you plug into your cigarette lighter or your accessory port in your car, so as you're driving, you can charge up the power bank. You also get in this little kit this little doohickey. Yes, this is like an accessory port or cigarette lighter. That would go into this hole here. So now if you needed to, say, blow up your car tires with an air compressor, you can do it with this little adapter. And last but not least, you get the jumping cables. And of course this part, they made this pretty much idiot proof to fit it in there the right way. If you look closely, there's this little line right here. And if you look closely in the socket, there's a little line inside the socket as well. You have to line those up to push it in to get it to fit the right way. If you have it the opposite way, it's not going to work. Also, this side is flat, not rounded like this side. They're very easy to open, but they do have a lot of power when they grip. So don't be like me and do this, because it'll hurt your finger. Alright, let's get back to the rest of the review. Okay, so here's my Jeep. I already have the battery terminals disconnected from the cables. I put a leaf bag over the battery right here, just so you don't think there's not going to be any funny business going on. So this way, as you see now that the battery terminals are now covered by the bag, so it'll be a proper test. Here is the TackLife jump starter, and let's just hook it up. First, always connect the negative, then the positive, and then right here is the orange boost button. Once you press that, this green light will come on. Now let's go start the Jeep. Now, alrighty, that's the demonstration of the power of the TackLife jump starter. I hope this was a good test for you. And do I suggest you get one? You better believe I do. You never know when you're going to need one of these, not just to jumpstart your vehicle, but maybe someone else in need.